Hi, this is Barbara Greenstone, and I'm making this little movie to show how to turn a NoteShare notebook into a web notebook. You want to do this if you have a NoteShare notebook that you want to distribute to people who don't have the NoteShare application but would still like to view the notebook and have access to all the resources inside. So right now we're looking at a notebook that I have made. It's called 5_ways_story. It's about 5 ways to tell a story. And I want to turn this into a web notebook so I can give it to people who don't have NoteShare. The first thing I am going to do is go to the File menu, and from the File menu I'm going to choose Web Notebook. That brings up this pane where all you have to do is click in the box before Enable Web Notebook and then click OK. And it's going to take a minute because what it's going to do is create a folder, an HTML folder that will be just like any other website. The trick now is finding where it puts that folder. So to find that, I'm going to open up a Finder window. Just go down to my dock and choose Finder. And this opens a Finder window, and the place that folder has been saved is a folder that everyone has called Sites. So make sure you have Teacher selected right here, and then find your Sites folder. And here it is right here. In the Sites folder, and I'm going to open that so we can see it, you have another folder named NoteShare. Open that folder, and you will find a folder named Notebooks. Open that folder, and here's that folder I was talking about, 5 Ways to Tell a Story. This folder is just an HTML folder. I'm going to drag that folder out of this Notebooks folder and onto my desktop so it's a little bit easier to work with. So I'm going to grab it, drag it out, drop it. There it is right there. I can close this up now. And now this folder, as I said, I'm going to open it up so you can see what's inside. These are a bunch of HTML documents. The important thing is that you never change any of these. Don't move them around, don't rearrange them, don't rename them, don't do anything to them. To view this notebook, you simply find the file named index.html. There it is right there. I'm going to open that file, double click on it, and you'll see that it opens the notebook in Safari, and I can view the notebook here. Now to give this, I'm going to close this up, to give this notebook to somebody else, you're going to have to find a way to send this whole file, this whole folder worth of files. So I'm going to zip it up. I'm going to close this up. Here's my folder right here still. I need to have a zipped version of that folder in order to send that to someone else. So I am going to hold down my Control key and then click on that folder. And this brings up a contextual menu with some choices of things I can do. One of them is Compress 5 Ways Story. So I'm going to click on that, and what that does is it's going to zip it all up into one file. Now I need to find that file on my desktop. Here it is right there. Okay, it's a zipped file. I can attach that to an email and send it to someone. I can put it on a pen drive and distribute it. Any way that I want to distribute that file, all people need to do when they get it is double click on it. It will open up to that folder named 5 Ways Story. They're going to open that folder again and find index.html, double click on it, and they can view their notebook right in the web browser. Hope this helps.